up guys? This is Kanu and we are here today cooking Hyderabad Mutton Biryani. I know that sounds delicious and that is delicious. Yeah, and the Hyderabad Mutton Biryani is one of the most popular food in India and this is come from the wonderful city Hyderabad. Let's get started. Yeah, so we have 400 grams of mutton today and we need to marinate with the first. So for the marination we have yogurt, we have ginger garlic paste and some chopped coriander and mint leaves. Yeah, let's go here. After that we have to add some more spices. For the spices we have some garam masala, some jeera powder, some red chilli powder, some turmeric powder, some coriander powder and some black pepper powder and the delicious flatmates. Keep on mixing until you see all the spices are eventually evenly distributed among all the meats. I'm going to put aside the marinated mutton for like 30 minutes. Yeah. Starting with the fry, so gonna put your flame in like high medium, like roughly 5 to 7 teaspoons of oil, vegetable oil recommended. So it's time to add the whole spices. For the whole spices, the first let's go to the bay leaves. Next, go to the cinnamons, some black peppercorns, some cardamoms, some cloves, and few cumin. And that's a big cardamom. That's it. Keep on frying for 10 seconds. What happens? You get the flavor out. So I have now onions. It's roughly 1.5 onions. So what you can do is sprinkle some salt. What happens? Onions gets caramelized faster and the cooking is really faster. So you have to fry the onions till it's golden brown. So now you can see the onions are like properly golden brown. So it's time to add the marinated mutton. Yeah. So it's time to reduce the flame from high to low medium so that you don't burn your meat. Add some water. Yeah, that's enough. Give it another proper mix. And cover it. Cook for next 20 minutes. So check it every 10 minutes and give a stir so that it doesn't get stick on the bottom. So it's been like 15-20 minutes and it's time to add next ingredients, that's tomatoes. Yeah. Give it a proper mix. Then cover it back and let it cook for next 10 minutes and we'll see how's it. We can see that oil is getting separated, so it means it's done now. It's time to cook the rice. So I have the basmati rice. I soak it for more than 30 minutes. What happens? In 10 minutes you will cook it properly. So take excess of water. Then you put some salt. Then put the spices. So I have the cumin, cloves and some cinnamons. The whole spices we used before. Just simply put it here. Give it a mix. You have to wait for 2 minutes until the water gets boiled. So in between we just take some coriander leaves and the fresh mint leaves. You can put inside the water. What happens? You get really flavorful of rice. It's delicious. Wow. So now we can see the water is boiling. So time to add the soaked rice. So here I'm going to show you another good trick. So you know we cook the mutton and you see that there's excess of oil, right? Yeah. Use the oil to put inside the boiling rice. What happens? So rice won't get stick to each other. So you want all the rice piece will be separate. So roughly like 3 tablespoons. So now we can see the rice is almost like 80% cooked and that's perfect time to drain the excess water. Perfect. So coming to the last step, so we are going to make a dum. So dum means like mixing of rice and the mutton curry that we made. Let's get started. So take a flat pan, put some water. So I'm going to use this rice pot to make the dum. I do not want the heat to be directly coming to this vessel. So I'm going to put some water in the flat pan and keep it here. I'm going to put some layer of oil and spices that I made from the curry. The first step, make the first layer of rice. So put it in. Yeah, so you see the first layer of the rice is done. Next I'm going to put this mutton curry. Not all of them, just small few of them here. Then I'm going to put some coriander and mint leaves. Then some fried onions. So the first layer is done. The same process goes on for the second layer. So I have now to make it colorful, so I have like saffron color. This makes your biryani really colorful. And the last step, you want to cover it properly. Do not let the steam to come out. So I took a tissue, make it wet and cover this part. So now we're going to make raita, and that's a side dish for when you serve biryani. Let's see what we need. So we need like diced cucumber, onion and some chopped mint and coriander leaves, fresh leaves. So what spices we need is the sugar, salt, coriander powder, jeera powder, chaat masala, red chilli powder, black salt and the pepper. And that's a yogurt. So I'm going to mix all of them. Then the onions. Give a proper mix. So after giving a proper mix, this last to add these leaves.